welcome to your nightly adult entertainment here at The Guardian, your nightly talk radio. This is episode number 72. And I am your humble host in Hunter, Maine, Armalite. Tonight's lead topic is going to be none other weapon crafting system. I figured this would be a great time for us to really kind of take a moment, right? Take a moment and see what we can come up with. Maybe some sort of ideas. And I figured it would be a great topic to start out with, right? So, without further ado, sup? So, first of all, welcome. I hope everybody is doing quite well this evening. Everybody is safe and sound. If you're playing Destiny, hope all your loot and RNG is blessed. And of course, but okay, so we're going to have that problem. Okay, let me do something right quick here. Let me turn my phone down so it's not like going crazy here. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, just so you know, if I'm having a bunch of buffering issues and all that crap, I'll tell you what, I want to look into it. It keeps going into red. Keeps going into red and wants to buffer. God damn it. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. Let me do something right quick before we actually get started. Pretty sure most of it's really just the I probably just need to check my settings and get that taken care of. I'll probably do that here after a while, later tonight. Here we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to ask a poll. All right. I'm going to put up a poll for us right quick. And give me just a sec. Sorry about that. I do apologize. Okay, so the current poll will be, are you happy with the current weapon crafting system in Destiny 2? So, be sure to take my poll for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Figured that'll give us something, you know. Plus this makes a really good practice, right? It makes really good practice to kind of get into that mindset, right? So let me if this is actually your first time here, let me check something here. Discord. There we go. Okay, so if this is your first time here with us, this right here is my Discord, right? So this is how I am going to be doing like call-ins and stuff. Hopefully this actually works out quite well, and I can, you know, it doesn't mess up on me. I know we were having issues the other night. Yeah, it was the other night when I had my boy Zach BRD. He was up in here joining me in on the show. However, it's not just people I know or famous streamers or anything like that. No, this is actually more or less for you guys. And the only thing you gotta do is just hop into my Discord. If you hop in while I'm actually streaming, then I'll give you a little shout out, right? So do look out for that. The link is actually in the description, so hopefully I'll see y'all in there, even if you're watching this in the past broadcast. But this is how we do call-ins. You just hop in on in over here, and I'm not too particularly sure how many people could be in one room. I'm pretty sure it could be pretty good size, but anyways, this is so you actually have more than just one way to be able to interact with me. You can actually interact with me within the live chat, or you get joined into my Discord, and I got, like, let's say radio chat. That would probably be the one that I would actually focus the most on. But other than that, mostly live chat, or now it's not going to be like this whole, you just hop into Discord and you get to be on the show right away. That stuff like that will be reserved for special people if they happen to just join my Discord. But for right now, this is what I got. I know it's not all the glamorous. I need to add some like emotes and stuff to make it pretty, add some color. It's a little dull, and really trying to bring it to life. Got several people in here, like 37. I think there's more than that, but at the moment right now, it's like 37. Pretty good amount. And it also comes with an LFG. Now that might actually become redundant, since Lightfall is going to be coming with the LFG system of their own, so you can basically bypass the whole third-party system. They're really trying to work out a way where you don't have to use third-party systems. Everything that you want to use, you can actually use in game, which I think is freaking awesome. It's about time, especially with the LFGs. Would be really cool. I would really like to, I could see, like, I think it would benefit mostly, like, people who like to help, and hell, I might even use it just to, I'll stream it and, maybe meet some new people while we're at it. I typically don't stream the game because I'm trying to separate myself from having like a sort of I guess what you would call like a streamer bias. When I come to my conclusions, I could probably keep the two separated pretty well, even if I did, but that's not really like my pursued goal. I actually rather, have discussions, talk, where we could chit chat. I like to talk. If you haven't noticed, I mean, hell, we're here on like episode number 71, 72, whichever one. I just wrote it too. You'd think I would know, right? let's see, 72. I highly suggest going back and checking out some of my older stuff. Woo. Woo. It's been a long time coming. I shit you not. When I first started, I was like, I started this particular type of show. It was under a different name at the time, but I did it all off my PlayStation, right? I had a way where you didn't have all this fanciness like right here, you know. We didn't have the OBS, you know, where it could flip back and forth and all this shit, you know, camera going, all that good stuff. Yeah, no, I didn't have all that, you know. All I had was my PlayStation. And I was like, you know what? I bet I can do it. I can do it. So I did. So I went ahead and got myself all set up there. That was actually tricky. You see, at first it started okay, I know that we're supposed to be talking about this, you know, the weapon crafting stuff, but I figured I'd go on this tangent just for a moment, okay? That's what we do here, all right? It doesn't always have to be so scripted or anything like that. We're here for a good time, not a long time, baby. Okay, so I started on my PlayStation and started out with like a photo, and I would have it up on my PlayStation, and I would have it like slightly edited or whatnot, and then I would go ahead and I would have it set up where it would be like full screen, and then already have like a couple people with me that wanted to be on the show, and you know, talk shop and all that good stuff, and which started out pretty good. And eventually I started doing some of my shows like in game. Like we would find a spot, and whoever wanted to be on the show was more than welcome to be, and I would have a few people at a time. You know, we would be, you know, just chilling, talking about whatever topic, and just kind of, you know, doing our thing. And then I got a PC, and then I moved on. It's been a long road so far. I'm really hoping that, I guess, to my main goal is to get to like 500 subscribers, so I can start doing like community posts. I could start doing like you know, I could start, you know, doing all the things that you're required to get to 500. Mainly, you know, kind of really start building a community. But right now it's more like, okay, well, we kind of have to do it in steps. So if this is your first time here, I greatly appreciate it if you hit that sub button for me. Let's get that number up, and you can join me on this little adventure I decided to partake in, I guess you could say. Okay, everything looks like it's going smooth so far. it slightly looks like it dips, but I think we're okay. I'm definitely going to look into it to make sure my settings are all set up correctly, because I know I had something messed up. There's always something messing up, especially with OBS. It's a shame. And to be actually to be honest, let me come over here and unmute myself, so if somebody actually comes in, they can actually like see that I'm talking instead of like, you know, well, there's nothing going on, so I'm not even going to bother. Okay, so anyways, tonight's lead topic is the whole weapon crafting system, and I think I really want to take a moment and actually kind of break that down. I don't have a script, so I'm really just kind of, you know, thinking on my feet. I feel like that's better content, and it helps me kind of I guess, build up how I pursue these things. Even though that probably nobody is interested in this kind of stuff right now. But hey, content, I need to build up content. So I think the weapon system would be actually a good way to kind of kick it off a little bit more. So, and also there is going to be some changes here in the back. I'm gonna change up my setup a little bit. So things are subject to change, okay? Always know this, man, okay? Because I'm gonna actually have, you know, my thumbnails could change. Hell, even the damn name of the show can change, as far as I know. I mean, I'm really stuck on the Guardian being a thing. So hopefully that actually sticks around for a while. So I think that would actually be really, really cool. Okay, so I guess just going ahead and dive right into it. The weapon crafting system within Destiny 2. English is hard. So the weapon crafting system in Destiny 2 is an amazing concept, but at the same time it does have its flaws. Like, I really like the fact that they made it where you don't have to, like, if you're not aware of this, you can actually just delete the red bar or the red border weapons and you'll obtain progress to your pattern. If you don't, let's say, how should I say it? If you don't want to have to go and like, you no longer have to go and then progress the weapons all the way to their max so that you can basically pull that out of the weapon. Now, I do know that you get progress and then some material. Now, you also get some material for, like, for instance, even weapons that are red borders and there's no blueprints for them. So you can actually delete them. You don't actually have to go and hang out at the loot cave anymore and start, you know, just trying to spend an hour building up 5 so that you can get the blueprint. Another thing is, I don't know if, I guess, like, you know, some people say you can go to the last switch raid, Shirochi, you know, that you get to that stage, you can get to it pretty easily, and you know, that's where a lot of people go to upgrade their weapons, because you got to get it all the way like to level 16 just so you can get like the good perk combinations, which by deleting, like making it where you can delete the weapons so that you can obtain progress to those blueprints, has helped out significantly. Now, the amount of materials you get, I kind of wonder if that's going to be like, oh, I'm not really sure if that's going to be, I would have to test it one of these days to actually get a more educated guess of what it is. But I believe that you used to get like 200 of the material, but now it would actually automatically just give you 100. So cut it in half. So if the materials is not what you're really worried about, but you want to get the prints, or at least get progress towards your prints, you're golden. Like it's a little bit easier now. So that was actually a good update, and that came with the drop of season 18 when it came around. So that's actually a really good thing that they did. Now, in my humble opinion, I always thought that it would have been a better idea to have all the weapons that are not sunsetted capable of where you can craft them. Like, to be honest, I think all weapons should be opened to that. Now, I can't remember. Oh, I want to say, I guess we haven't seen it yet. So I kind of wonder if the weapon crafting system is only going to be for those specific weapons that we're getting within the seasons, but are they going to remove those come, let's say, Lightfall? Once Lightfall hits, all the weapons that we've been able to craft, are they going to remain, or are they going to just go bye-bye? That's actually a really good question. So, like, and they've been adding, you know, different weapons. You know, we got the Dares of Eternity weapons that we can build up now that has new intrinsic traits to those weapons, and I think that's freaking awesome. But I'm still kind of caught up on the whole, like, that I really think that they should have had it set up where at least majority of the weapons, I mean, they already did a bunch of sunsetting. Actually, another set of weapons, I guess if they're wanting to slowly somewhat put in weapons into the crafting system, since we've seen them do it with Dares of Eternity weapons, maybe they could start doing it with the moon weapons. You know, put the moon weapons in there. Those would be really cool to be able to craft. But my only concern really is are all those weapons that we've been crafting since the beginning of Witch Queen, are they all going to go once Lightfall gets here? Is that going to be the end of those weapons, and you know, they're going to go bye-bye? So I mean, I guess like you can make the argument of if it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, but I mean, I wouldn't like it. I think that the weapons should stay, especially for people who, like, let's say Lightfall drops and, you know, I don't know if any of those weapons are going to be sticking around, or at least I know the activities are going to go away, but I don't know. Jesus Christ. This whole thing. Yeah, I definitely need to be sure to check my settings at some point. So, but yeah. Oh, let's see. So we covered those things. Let's do a little exploring here for a second. Let's see. Okay. Let's go back. I'm actually looking up some stuff on Reddit real quick. It shows here, it looks like we had that big update today, so I guess heavy grenade launchers are now fixed, so I guess we can start using heavy grenade launchers again. Arc resilience is now also fixed. Season Haunted rewards are now redeemable from the previous season page at Bungie.net. API response times seem like they're back to normal. Quicksilver Storm is enabled. So if you have that new auto rifle, you can use it now. If you haven't already figured that out. And Titan exotics are now fixed. Okay. So there's your PSA for that. Let's see. Be sure to go check out Ada 1 because she's got a melee weld maker. So if you don't have that mod, definitely pick it up if you don't have it, especially right now in this season. It's definitely going to help you. Let's see. This person made a comment and said, it would be amazing to see more seasonal content turned into strikes. Some examples would be like Quarry Blade transform mission, the Catch Crash, a PsyOps mission, and I'm sure there are others my brain can't recall. What would y'all love to see given this treatment? I mean, yeah, like it would be really nice to have those strikes, like even after, let's say, like, you know, Witch Queen is done and we get to like Lightfall and we can still do those seasonal activities like that, where they can throw it into the strike playlist. Because I mean, yeah, like you can't, but you gotta have to be careful with that, right? Like when it comes to strikes, if you put too many, it's gonna implode on itself to where like there's gonna be a bunch of them that you probably will never play unless if they set up a system where it helps keep you from having to play the same strike too close together. Because we all know we've played those damn strikes, and every once in a while you'll have you'll actually have one that's like you end up playing like 2 or 3 times in a row. Can Bungie get rid of map weighing in PvP? With such a diverse map playlist, why are we being force fed 3 maps? Disjunction has terrible flow and control, hence why people just leave. Bostock is Disjunction's little brother, and that map depends on the tunnels to promote fights, but you end up spawning on the other side of the map once you die. Cathedral is okay, but we have maps like Java 4 or Java 4, Rusted Lands, Altar of Flames that are never in rotation. What's the purpose of map weighing besides making me want to leave the playlist faster? What are your all thoughts? Yeah, what is all your thoughts when it comes to PvP? You know, I actually thought about it myself. I was thinking, you know what? Like PvP, you know, the whole PvP genre, like that whole side of the world, because I'm a PvE type of guy. You know, I like playing my strikes. Well, not so much strikes. I can only take so many strikes. A lot of the times I like to just free roam and just kill shit, you know, and get loot and run in a circle, basically like what we do on the Leviathan. You know, I don't even have to sit there and do the activity. The activity I actually get bored with a lot quicker than just going back and forth in 2 different areas, picking up keys, open loot chests, killing stuff, you know, kind of, you know, feeling like a true hunter and destroying shit, you know, just losing myself with that. And then I get a pop-up on my screen tells me, hey, your postmaster is full. It's like, bro, you need to go back to the tower or at the helm. Delete some shit. All right, you're building up too much. Which honestly, I really hope that one day Bungie could give us an auto delete button for blues. That would be really, really nice, Bungie. If you could do that for us, that would be freaking awesome. Okay. Let's see. I mean, there's really not a whole lot. No. Yeah, this is probably a done deal right here. So okay, so I don't really have much else to really talk about besides, like, I mean, the kind of the weapon crafting system could use some tune up. At least we don't have as many materials that we have to grind out, so that, you know, that really kind of sucked at first, but they were able to fix that, so we don't have to have so many damn materials. So anyways, yeah, I think I want to just leave this one to be a fairly short stream. Usually my streams run about an hour, but you know, I don't think this stream is actually going to get a whole lot of traction, if you know what I mean. So, but my you know, I'm trying to find, I need to find a better way to, you know, because you gotta play that algorithm game, but at the same time, I don't want to sit here being like a news thing, like where we talk about news. It's more just information where we can discuss about Destiny, everything we like, what we don't like, have our opinions, strong opinions, soft opinions, all that good stuff. And I'm telling you, the show comes more alive when there's a lot more people involved than just me, because talking to myself is not all that entertaining. So, but this is good practice for these like off nights. I guess I was on a thought earlier, but I never completed it, about the whole PvP world. My thoughts on PvP, since I really only stick with PvE stuff. I know I'm not really much into Crucible. I mean, I'm not too bad in Crucible, but I was thinking about maybe diving into it a lot more, and especially when Strand comes, because I got a feeling I could really utilize Strand like really well in PvP. However, I think for like the next this season and next season, before Lightfall, I could actually, you know, take the time and actually, you know, actually pursue that. But how to deliver it is another question. Do I want to stream it? How often do I want to stream it? I mean, if I stream it, it's not going to be as cool as this, because you're not going to have like the music. You're not going to have, I mean, I'll probably end up playing just whatever the music is on the game, and see how well that goes. So far, I've done it before and had no issues, but and I don't have a camera, so it's not like you actually see my face or, you know, be able to see me while in the process. So really all you're going to be doing is watching gameplay. But I'm not really sure how I want to do it. Maybe I'll just kind of do it on the back end. I don't know. I'll think of something. Or maybe I could, you know, make a nice lengthy video of the process. You know, make a nice video out of it. You know, over the next several months, watching my progress, and then, you know, kind of edit it and everything. I mean, I do want to get into like smaller content, like short form content, but I'm going to be doing that on a completely different platform in hopes that I could go from people from TikTok, for example. You know, I'll be doing some short form videos over there, bringing people from over there and trying to get them over here. You know, try to really spread out there, you know, all that good stuff. So, but anyways, I think this is where I will go ahead and let you go. And I do appreciate if you happen to be watching this in the past broadcast and you make it this far. You're the GOAT, and I appreciate you. So, and definitely we'll have a stream tomorrow. Not sure what we'll talk about just yet, but I'll figure it out. I know I do apologize that this was a much shorter stream than usual, but hey, you know, shit happens. But anyways, I'm going ahead and get out of here. And until I see you Guardians again, y'all keep it classy.